integration was launched with the main aim of eliminating nationalisms and establishing peace on the European continent on the basis of a plan of action ranging from economic cooperation to political unification. The ideas for the creation of a United States of Europe were already cultivated by European movements of intellectuals and politicians in the 19th and 20th centuries. The two world wars brought death, destruction, and annihilation to Europe, and an unspeakable crime against humanity, the Holocaust. In the 1950s, cooperation took place within the framework of three communities: the European Coal and Steel Community, established in 1952, while the European Economic Community and the European Atomic Energy Community were launched in the 1958. The main initiator of the approach that we start with the economy and politics will follow is the French diplomat Jean Monnet. The proponent of the unification plan is the then French Foreign Minister Robert Schuman. Europe Day is celebrated on the 9th of May, the day on which Schuman presented the plan to bridge the differences between France and Germany, which ultimately led to the founding of the ECSC. The establishment of the communities and later, in 1993, of the European Union was based on treaties signed and ratified by the member states in accordance with their constitutional requirements. Under the treaties, the member states delegate powers to the European institutions in accordance with the principle of conferral. The treaties are amended in accordance with certain procedures under unanimity. The Treaty of Maastricht, which was signed on February 7, 1992, and entered into force on November 1, 1993, established the European Union and strengthened the political dimension of the Union. It contains clear rules for the introduction of a common currency, the euro, for the implementation of a common foreign and security policy, and for closer cooperation in the areas of justice and home affairs. Another innovation of the Maastricht Treaty was the introduction of European citizenship, which complements national citizenship. Any person who holds the nationality of a European Union member state automatically becomes a European Union citizen. European Union citizenship confers rights such as the right to move and reside freely within the European Union, the right to vote and stand for election to the European Parliament, the right to lodge a written complaint with the European Ombudsman, the right to diplomatic protection, etc. The Treaty of Lisbon, also known as the Reform Treaty, is currently in force. The Treaty of Lisbon was signed on December 13, 2007, and entered into force on December 1, 2009, after the ratification process was completed. Although we speak of one treaty, it is actually two treaties in one consolidated text, the Treaty on European Union and the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union. The Treaty of Lisbon is accompanied by the European Union Charter of Fundamental Rights, which has the same legal force as the treaty. The Treaty of Lisbon has extended the competences of the Union and recognized the legal personality of the European Union, making it an independent entity in its own right. It also extended the legislative powers of the European Parliament and put it on an equal footing with the Council of Ministers in decision-making. It has also changed the way the Parliament cooperates with the other institutions and strengthened the role of MEPs. With these reforms, it is clear that voting in European elections is more important than ever for the future of the Union. The treaty also strengthened the European Union's role in external relations by giving the High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy dual status as Vice President of the Commission and President of the Foreign Affairs Council, and by establishing the European External Action Service. After Brexit in 2020, the European Union consists of 27 member states: Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden. As the European Union has brought prosperity to the European continent, there are countries that want to join it. The treaty states that any European state that respects the democratic values of the European Union and is committed to promoting them can apply to join the European Union. However, there are additional political and economic criteria, known as the Copenhagen criteria, which must be met. The current candidate countries are North Macedonia, Albania, Montenegro, Serbia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Turkey, Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia, while Kosovo is a potential candidate.